Hey class, so if you don't already know me, my name is Nick Coronado and I'm a fellow student of yours in CE300. And yes, before I get started, duly noted, I have a bit of a pizza sauce stain right here on my chin, so bear with me during this. Like some of you, when I heard about this assignment, I was indifferent at the idea. Simply due to the nature of the assignment being reflective and personal, and it opens ourselves up out there for criticism among the classroom. Also, slightly due to the fact that the cameras never really liked me. Anyway, since the assignment was first mentioned, I began thinking about a topic. Once I kind of started, drawing ideas, it was pretty much apparent what I wanted to talk about and why. However, just a day ago, this had changed. I experienced something. So I decided to take this time and talk about both things that I really enjoyed about the class. For starters, on the very first day that I walked in, I sat down in my chair and began discussing to the expectations of the classroom. I more or less cringed at the idea of a dress code. Of all things I've done for classes before, the dress code was a first. Suddenly, it was like I was attending a private school. However, I soon came to realize the reason behind this, and that's because I should always want to present myself in a professional way. I never know who I'm going to run into on the streets, and I want to be prepared for any situation. This was how the teaching staff wanted me to be, but by the end of the semester, I wanted this for myself. This idea of professionalism is enormous in this class, and there's a reason for it. One of our assignments early in the semester was to create an account on this site called LinkedIn. At the time, I never heard of such a thing, and I thought to myself, oh, maybe it's just another way to suppress my inner child or something. I was right and I was wrong. I almost immediately became obsessed with everything that LinkedIn had to offer. The only regret that I have about this class is that there was not much else concerning LinkedIn other than simply creating a profile. I really wish this assignment was more than that. Because guaranteed, if there was, weekly check-ins to see how it's been updated and that we've been keeping up with it, then I would have killed this assignment, hands down. I took the assignment and I ran with it. To this day, I check it daily and update it whether something happens or, just if I want to mention something on my account that's, noteworthy. If it weren't for the assignment, I would have missed out on two great interviews. Using the site's resources, I was able to connect with a few people in the field that had something fairly in common with me when they were attending college. This class really helped me understand and realize that people are never going to come looking for me, unless, it's like the authorities, but that's a different scenario. Instead, if I want to be successful professionally, then I need to put myself out there. I need to apply for everything, and I need to work for anything. Then, after I attain some experience on my own, I will look for a career that suits my interests and find out what I need to do to get there. The other thing I wanted to mention about class was the last few weeks where we kind of discussed empathy, the topic that was raised by the This Is Water assignment. So now it's time to address the elephant in the room, which is my face. A day ago, I was riding my bike to class at the College Avenue Commons, just like every other day. Shortly after making it to College Avenue, a car swerved into the bike lane and hit me. Knowing my luck, this isn't much of a surprise. After coming to, I wound up on the side of the road. Standing next to me was the lady who hit me with her car. This is the exact moment which changed the entire situation. The first thing I saw was her hand shaking as she tried to hold a rag to my face to stop the bleeding. I had every right to, blow up in her face, yell, blow off steam, because of all this frustration that I had. But something stopped me in this moment. I could tell that she was more shaken up than I was. I knew my condition, and, I knew that I was out of danger and I was going to live, but all she saw in front of her was a kid bleeding from the face, something that she was at fault for. So I put a smile on my face, as far as I could, considering my lips, they prevent me from doing like a full smile, but you know what I mean. And I told her, it was an accident, accidents happen, and I'm okay. I came to realize that once you let that moment pass, it's easy for the emotions to pass along with it. I wasn't angry at the lady, and I wasn't angry with the world. I was thankful that, the situation wasn't as bad as it could have been. It's something that David Wallace and the discussions in CE300, helped me understand. It was a concept introduced in class and, executed by me personally in real life. And it's something that I'm always going to remember for the rest of my life. Thank you.